Hi, guys, and welcome to another talk today. Today is a very different topic from what we are used to talking on here. And on this space, it's just all about exploring and growing and also expressing one's belief, one's opinion. And here is no discrimination zone, okay? There's been a whole lot of trend that have really been so disturbing about the interracial marriages going on and having to be in an interracial marriage. Okay, you should be able to understand what you're getting yourself into. So, guys, I actually wrote some things down because this is actually a very deeper topic. Like I told you guys that I never did on here. It has been something that I've been seeing on my FYP, on my Explore, and I'm like, God, what is going on with you people in the comment section? All right. So today is about teaching on people who loves going for interracial marriages, relationship, friendship. There are quite a few things I would love you guys to know before finding yourself in such environment, in such place, okay? You should be able to learn yourself, to be able to understand what you're getting into. Because having to be seeing very beautiful stuff online, you don't really know what is going on back there, okay? So having to see people, relationship expert, displaying their affection online just because of the beauty of the colors that are not same and the attractiveness it actually shows. You should be very, very careful. So number one, you should be able to identify and have your own self perception. The reason why you're entering that relationship, you should be able to understand why you're loving this person, why you want to be with this person, and why you should date for marriage. Okay, so understanding your own self perception is you understand that this thing I'm entering into is for me and for me alone. And number two is communication styles. All right. We have the English people, we have the European people. So you going into the European culture, European relationship, you should be able to understand that there is what they call language barrier. And language barrier is something that if you are not strong up here, it's gonna eat you up. So before you are signing into entering into racial marriage, you should understand that you are gonna go through a lot of miles. Don't just jump because you see a very handsome man who speaks English and you feel he speaks English and that would be all. You need to understand that the language, their way of life is so different from how we Africans operate, all right? So you learn your communication style, you lead that to God to tell yourself and whoever you're dating that God should be in the midst of this relationship, all right? So my number three is cultural differences. We're still going to talk about it. The cultural differences is so different from what you know here. I mean, West African or African, you know what I'm talking about. We all react or we all behave the same. So if you are entering into any relationship that is different from the race you understand, you should understand that everything you are going to learn, you'll be learning from baby steps, okay? So number three is family and social acceptance. I think this is where I'm going to stop because you really need to understand what you're entering is not something so easy. So having to have family and social acceptance, you should be able to ignore. You should be able to learn to grow thick skin. You should be able to know that people are not going to like you for what you like. All right. You should be able to understand that you should know what you're going for and you should be able to, you don't need to prove for people to like you. And also the derogatory comments you always get on the social media is something you need to understand that if it is something you can be able to continue, because At the end of it all, if you are doing content and not knowing that, this could actually affect you emotionally, psychologically, socially, and aspect of your relationship, then you need to stop. Because I've been seeing a lot on my FYP and I've been reading comments and I'm like, oh my God. And the funniest thing, these are women who comes in to that comment section to rant and feel like they know what this said person is going through. Okay. So I hope I'm able to state some facts on here, and I hope this is very relatable to you. And I will see you guys on another pet talk. Bye, guys.